Shalom, 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 Yasha'Allah. This is your boy, Brother Shamwa Allah, back at you with another quick edifying video. Today's lesson is going to be called More Tech Leading to the M.O.T.B. All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Call Halal Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahawah, and his only begotten Son's name, who you ignorantly called Jesus, whose name is Yahawashi. Right, and the Holy Spirit, which is the Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, who have ruled well through the Spirit and have fed and edified the sheep in these last days, and has pushed this gospel and truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom. Another mighty shalom to all you Akim out there laboring on the highways and hedges and on the unicorn, pushing this 100% doctrine, this 100% truth to the four corners of the earth, going to the highways and hedges, and on the unicorn, which is this internet, pushing this gospel, this truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom. I came across this article. It's from the RFID Journal, and it says RFID systems track movement of people without wearable tags, right? And you know, this RFID just has it's just latest like information, news, things about certain things about the RFID, right? And this is just more technology, to bring us closer to the M.O.T.B, right? But it says the system tracks the movement of people, all right? And we know ultimately it said without wearable, but we know ultimately it's going to be a insertion, right? Charagma, all right? So it says, I'm just going to read a little bit and I'm going to kind of skim through it, right? So it says most common RFID-based tracking systems consist of readers capturing and identifying the presence of the RFI tags. It says able to be applied to people's badges, wristbands, or systems such as access control. All right. Let me see. It said approach on its head by identifying not when a tag is read, but when the tag read is interrupted in that way. It says with the data, the university's Department of Engineering is using the RFI technology to track and understand human movements and positions for assisted living. It says Mohammed Zakir Khan, researcher at the school and author of the white paper, said the team has dubbed the technology the transparent RFI tag wall. It says with two walls facing each other in a 5-meter wide room, the human activity recognition or HAR system leverages a reader with circular polarized antenna and integrates 15 tags applied to the opposite wall in the 3 by 5 grid, each placed 30 centimeters apart. It says if an individual walks between the walls, they will disrupt the transmission, even if only subtly, and how the disruption is experienced helps identify the speed a person is walking, whether they are sitting, standing, or if they fail. In fact, the system is designed to detect actions such as arm swings and knee bends, right? And a lot of this technology, they're going to try to push to, to tell you that it's here to help you, right? But this stuff is ultimately going to be used to track everything you do, okay? From your buying and selling, to your whereabouts, ultimately, they're not going to have to, have, the cops come behind you and give you a ticket, right? They're going to be able to track through that RFID. They're going to be able to know, right? Just how you have your GPS on your phone and how you have it on the maps and you're doing something and it'll tell you how fast you're going, right? So they can just track you and then just send you a ticket, right? Oh, you were on such, there's no questioning about it, right? Because this stuff is going to be, and you can't say it wasn't you, right? Because ultimately this is going to be implementation. It's going to be implemented, into you, right? In your hand and your forehead, okay? but they'll try to say that, it's keeping the eye on at-risk people, for elderly people. But ultimately it's going to be used, to identify individual people, right? And ultimately to track your whereabouts, right? That's ultimately and your your payments, right? Your money. It's going to be able to control all that. All right. So all this technology and the things they're all leading to that one road, man, right? Which is Revelation 13 and 16 at the end of the day, right? And to be able to track everything, all right. So let's get to this real quick. Let's go to of course, the oldie but goodie. Keep it, all right. But this is Revelation, right? Both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right. And we go into that mark, right? And of course, it is charagma, right? Right, which is to charagma, all right, which is a stamp, an imprinted mark, a marker stamped. It says the mark branded, thing carved, sculptured, graven work, right? So it's going to be implanted into you, okay? And ultimately, they're going to be able to track everything. And then they're just going to have different technologies, right? They're going to, all this stuff is going to be, used, for this NWO, man. All right. This new world order that they're trying to establish here. All right. And it's going to, this M.O.T.B, right? This is going to be the new way of the system, right? Either you get down, right? Or you won't be a part of this. All right. And ultimately, they'll say that it's, an easy way to track, and, it's going to be an easy way to identify things. Matter of fact, I saw it was an article, and I guess it was T.I., and he was trying to get into some bar or club or something, and he didn't have his identification, right? And he, made I guess, a big thing on social media about it, man. They should know who he is, blah, 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 blah. Hey, listen, pretty soon you don't have to worry about that, right? Because Revelation is going to say it's going to cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, right, to receive a mark in their right hand and their foreheads, right? It's going to have all your identification. They're going to know who you are, right? So understand, this stuff is coming. They're going to be able to track your whereabouts, all right? But you got people, I don't know, they don't know who I am, blah, blah, blah. They're going to know everything about you, right? Because this devil, he wants to be like the Most High, right? Let's get that. Let's go to, and we see that, that man, right, which is Esau, right? With Edomite, right? The top banking families, those elites, on down. Those are the ones who are leading this cause. All right. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. All right. And we see, right, who you would call the so-called white man, right? But his descendants, his lineage goes back to Esau, or the Edomites. All right, starting from those top banking families on down. Right, they want full control over the people. Okay, and all this technology and this stuff that they're testing and they're doing is all to set up to put everybody in subjection under them, to be able to control them like he is the Most High. Right. When we read on, it says 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 4, it says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worship, so that as the Most High sitteth in the temple, Salakia, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High, right? And that's what they want to do, okay? And they've done all these different, they want to be able to track, right? The Most High is what I call it, omnipotent, omnipresent, right? He knows and sees all things, and this is what they want to do. And Esau uses their technology to try to do this, right? He has the camera system set up everywhere. I was just talking to one of the guys at the plantation, and he was saying that he got 2 tickets, because he drove past 2 school buses, and they took a picture of him, right? His license, him, and sent him in the mail, sent him his ticket. Okay. These are the things they're always tracking and watching. All right. And they ultimately, they want full control, right? They want to be able to control everything, your movements and your whereabouts. Okay. So you have these devices, right, where they can track you. And guess what? They can set up certain things where you won't be able to go to a certain place. They'll block you from it. You don't conform to what they say, right? What do they can do? Because everything is going to be connected. They're going to be able to stop your money, your funds. They're going to be stop your movements of where you're going. You're going to be trying to go somewhere, and they're going to have a thing of detection, right? And that article was talking about, it's like a wall set up, and they'll be able to track your movements and do different things, right? They might be able to detect, and it also said it'll be detect who you are based upon your heart rate, your heartbeat, your breathing rate. It'll be able to determine who you are and stop you, right? So just imagine, you're trying to go somewhere and they don't want you in there. Boom, they can hit something, and then you try to go in there and your access is denied. All right. So this is the thing, and they're gonna, force a lot of people, man, right? They're gonna force a lot of people to take this, right? It says small and great, rich and poor. All right. But it says showing himself that he is the most, because this is who they want to be. They want to be like the Most High. And they're using their technology and the different things to set up, a course. All right. But we know, as soon as they get ready to eat, Yahawashi is going to come and spoil that, right? The scriptures talk about making them vomit up their riches. Okay. But this is what this devil wants to do, man. He wants to take over. He wants full control. The money is not enough, right? The trillions of dollars, that these banking families have, it's not enough. They want full control and power, over all the people. Okay. This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds." It says, "When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand," right? And they just have so much, they don't know, that power, that money just equals that power. And they just, it's not good enough, right? So now they want to be like the Most High, right? They want to control everybody, on the earth. All right. And they're doing these, and they're setting up these things accordingly, right? And Revelation 13 and 16 is that perfect example. All right. That they want to control everything and all that you do. Okay. Let me see. Let's go to Isaiah. No, matter of fact, I'm sorry. Let's go. It says, Micah chapter 2 and verse 2, and it says, "And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses, and they take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even his heritage," right? And that's what they ultimately want to do. They just want to oppress everybody. All right. They're going to be at the top, and everybody's going to be beneath them, and they're going to be able to control everything and all their movements that they do. All right. And that's why Yahawah Bahasham Shai, right? The Lord Yahweh is going to send his son, right, to get this stuff back in order. All right. And to cast Esau down. All right. As it is written, 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 9, it says, "For Esau is the end of the world," right? And they're trying to do a whole new world order, right? A whole new origin of ruling, right? So it says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay. So ultimately they're going to be cut down and cast down. All right. When Yahawashi returns, right? But their heart is, that they want to be like the Most High, and all this technology is leading to that M.O.T.B, with that spirit, right, of them wanting to be like the Most High. So it says, Revelation, or Salakia, Isaiah chapter 14, verse 13, it says, for thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High, right? That's what they want to do. It says, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit, right? Because the Lord is coming to smash them down, right? That fourth carpenter, all right, that's coming to break the toes and the feet, right, of that statue, right, that Daniel was speaking about, right? That the dream that Nebuchadnezzar had, right? This place is ultimately going down, all right, through the power and spirit of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, right? So, you just continue to watch and look at this different stuff, because this technology, right, is here, right? And they're getting more advanced, with these things. And this technology, is ultimately going to be used, for the M.O.T.B, all right, to be able to track everything in all your whereabouts. All right. It's going to be able to track, individual people, right? It's going to be able to detect you, right? And ultimately it's going to be inserted, right? It's going to be inserted, like we talked about with the charagma, all right? It's going to be an incision, right? It's going to be an implant, right? That micro C-hip, all right? So just understand that, all right? And I just wanted to do this quick lesson, Lord's will, this was edifying, right? With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Kol Halal Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Peace and blessings to the elect of the 12 tribes scattered abroad. A mighty shalom to the 144,000 men, and to the rest of the elect. Stay diligent, stay focused, keep watching, keep praying, right? And stay sober, all right? Because your adversary, the devil, like a roaring lion, seeking who he may devour, right? And he's looking to try to, to ultimately to set up, this NWO, using that M.O.T.B, all right? But like the book of Revelation 3 says, because you have Salakia, I don't want to Salakia, Revelation 3, 10, 10. Okay. This is book of Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. All right. Because many people are going to be, coerced and forced. Ultimately, they're going to not have the patience, and they're going to get this charagma. All right. They're going to take it. All right. But those who keep the patience and who refuse, right? Yahawashi said, because thou hast kept my word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, right? The Lord is going to preserve you. The Lord is going to find a way, for you to continue on, all right? You just got to keep the faith in these last days, all right? And call upon the true names, right? The Heavenly Father's name is Yahawah, and his son's name is Yahawashi, all right? And with that, I want to say shalom.